If you are watching this video, that means that you are an MPH online student. And if you're an MPH online student, that means you're in our professional enhancement program. We have two programs for the MPH degree, the professional enhancement program and the comprehensive program. The professional enhancement program is for students that have at least 3 years of work experience in the public health enterprise. I want to give you some background on the master's degree in public health and health policy and administration. At one time, we had two different tracks for our curriculum in the HPA MPH program. One was for management, the other was for policy. The management track evolved into what is now the master's degree in healthcare administration program, but it's focused on the management of delivery systems like hospitals, long-term care facilities, and even on consulting organizations. That's not to say that those of you with a public health focus who are receiving the Master of Public Health degree do not require a background in management, because as I tell my students, you're at risk for having to do management. You'll go into a workplace with an advanced degree in public health, and management, top management of that organization and leadership of that organization will look to you first for those program management and agency management activities. For example, supporting the long-range planning committee of the board of directors in the development of the agency's strategic plan, managing a program that is associated with a grant that the organization received, managing a unit or a program that is a part of the agency, and even executive management of the entire organization. Those are the kinds of things that people with the Master of Public Health degree end up doing. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk to you about are the competencies that we try to associate with your curriculum. These are things that come from a couple of sources. One is the Association of Schools and Programs in Public Health and the Council on Education in Public Health, and the UIC School of Public Health itself. The competencies are those categories of skills and knowledge that should be a part of your portfolio once you have completed our HPA MPH curriculum. They are analytical and assessment skills. You should be able to describe some of the characteristics of a population-based health problem with respect to issues like equity, social determinants, and the environment in which the organization exists. Another is policy development and program planning skills. You should be able to explain the expected outcomes of policy options, whether they're health, fiscal, administrative, legal, ethical, social, or political dimensions. Communication skill is another one, and that covers writing and oral communication in person and through electronic means with linguistic and cultural proficiency. The other is cultural competency skills. That's where you need to be able to recognize the role of cultural, social, and behavioral factors in the accessibility, availability, acceptability, and delivery of public health services. Community dimensions of practice skills. Being able to maintain partnerships with key stakeholders. Public health sciences skills. Being able to retrieve scientific evidence from a variety of text and electronic sources. Financial management and management skills. being able to describe the organizational structures, functions, and authorities of local, state, and federal public health agencies, and leadership and system thinking skills, being able to incorporate ethical standards of practice as the basis of all interactions with organizations, communities, and individuals. In addition to these topical kinds of competencies, we also have what we call cross-cutting competencies in areas such as critical thinking, quality, data, that is appreciation of research findings, data in terms of using and interpreting spreadsheets, data in terms of geographical information systems, and then history and philosophy and appreciation of research. So those are the kinds of competencies that we expect you to bring with you to a certain point, but more importantly, to pick up in the courses, the experiences, the capstone, and we'll talk about that later, as well as the field experience or the practicum.